are back here. It is 9:24, and the Minnesota Loons are preparing to host their season home opener this Saturday. It's at Allianz Field, of course, in St. Paul.
So last season, Minnesota United made it to the second round of the playoffs, lost to the LA Galaxy, the team that would later go on to win. So no shame in that. Minnesota native Manny Lagos is a former professional soccer player, currently the Chief Development Officer and Senior Technical Advisor for Minnesota United, and he's here to talk about the Loons. I believe it's probably been 1 year since you were here last time.
Just right around this time of year. I loved it. It was a great time being here.
We're glad to have you here. It's a big, exciting time of the year. Had one game so far.
Yep.
And how are we thinking looking into the opener?
You know, I think we played at LAFC. That's one of the best teams. Historically, it's the hardest place to get a result. We were right on the cusp. We lost 1-0, dominated the first half, and kind of got a little tired in the second half, but still played really well. So I think the coaching staff, the technical staff, they like the foundation. I think last year was a nice, good year for the club. We really competed well. We got to the playoffs. We got to the second round. We lost to the eventual champions, but I think there was a lot of a building blocks. There's a lot of excitement going into this year. I even think the national media is kind of thinking about us in a different way, which is exciting. Yeah.
Tell us how you guys are getting ready. We were just saying in commercial break, you turned the heaters on at Allianz
Field is heated. Yeah, probably started about 3 or 4 weeks ago. That 15 below week was really important. It's beautiful. The guys trained on it yesterday. You know, it is interesting this time of year. You're a little bit worried about snow, but the snow looks like it's not going to be a thing. I think we'll have another sellout for opener. And in my world, I'm just amazed. You know, we have this beautiful stadium that gets sold out almost every other week and every month from now until hopefully the end of November.
So, go ahead, Mick.
No, you go ahead.
I was just going to say the opener's coming up on Saturday.
Yep.
What's sort of the process, and how do people get these hats that we showed a picture of a little bit ago?
I think it's first 10,000 people show up. They get these awesome hats. Super cool. So I'll be there early. Hopefully I'll get mine as well.
The Trapper hat.
Yeah, exactly. And it's so fun. The environment is so amazing. It is one of the most special sporting experiences in the Twin Cities.
Tell us about some of the players this year. You guys have a couple of new guys. Who are we watching this season?
Yeah, so we signed a forward from Italy midsummer last year, Kelvin Yeboah. Did a great job. Had 12 goals, I think, in 9 games last year. Played really well at the beginning of this year against LAFC. He's up top with Tony Lachey. So we think we have one of the better attacks in the league when those two play together. We also have a great, young, exciting head coach that has a lot of ability to sometimes play 2 forwards, sometimes play just Kelvin. So we're really excited about the front two. Our goalie is the Canadian national team, Dane St. Clair, great guy from Toronto. We drafted him, and he's been outstanding. So he's the #1 goalkeeper for the Canadian national team. He is just a beast in goal and definitely a fan favorite.
I think, and just the way you're describing where all these guys are from, I'm thinking of the Ted Lasso, and I'm thinking of what a lot of people who watch that, they don't know much about soccer, but I'm thinking what a neat thing it was to have all these players from all these different parts of the world on a team. Is that kind of what we've got going on here too?
We do, and it's actually awesome that you brought that up, because there is that locker room vibe. This is an international game. We have 19 players from 19 different countries, and one of the amazing things about Allianz Field is our fans really connect with that kind of global side of the game. And so in the big Wonderwall, which is where our fans sing, and they have this huge, they stand the whole game, they sing Wonderwall if we win after the game. There's flags of every player from every country that they present to the whole stadium about how the team is represented from all over the world. So it's really cool. So
I admittedly have not been to Allianz Field. My kids
have to make this happen.
I know, we've got to make it happen. But the stadium in itself, seats like 19,000 people?
It's really closer to 20, I would say.
But I compare that to like US Bank Stadium that's 65,000, and I think that from what I've heard from people that have been to Allianz Field, the environment, it like feels intimate. It feels like you're there. It feels like you're part of the experience.
It's unbelievable. Like I said, I think it's one of the best sporting experiences I've ever been to in any level, any sport. And a lot of it is because, like you just said, there is this side of the stadium that we have these fans who are so infectious and get everybody else just into the game. And one of the nice things about soccer, it's kind of a flowing of 45 minutes of action and then at halftime another 45 minutes. But the game builds up where the fans are pushing the players, and then the people even are new. If you've never been to a game, you will love it, because the fans, they want to be inclusive. They want you to just have a good time. And they want you to understand that the energy you have helps the players on the field. And so there's this amazing connection between the players and the fans. And then afterwards, if we win, we get to sing Wonderwall, which is, to me, is the best tradition. About 20,000 people stay.
That's
we can only win, though. If we lose or tie, we don't get to sing it.
Okay.
We can only sing Wonderwall if we win. And it's a long story from, I coached and was GM for about 13 years with the team. So when we used to be in the locker room, we used to sing Wonderwall. This is an Oasis song. And our fans found out, and it was just at that time a couple thousand fans, and then now 20,000 people sing and we win. So it's, to me, one of the best traditions ever. So yeah, genuinely, you have to go. You will love it.
It is
I know,
such a
I
cool
know.
vibe. It's a friendly vibe, with all due respect to some of our other sports that we love in this town. The fan base isn't always friendly. It is just it's a lot of fun, and I think the food's good. Just everything's great about it. You've got a thing happening tonight. Tell us about
Yes,
this.
we got Bangers Ball at First
Yes.
Ave, one of my favorite places, iconic music venue. Policia will be there. It's so cool. It's got a mixture of awesome celebration for our kickoff against Montreal on Saturday, but also like we've done these cool events where like the music and soccer somehow connect and the fans connect and our fans come out and enjoy music and get excited about the opening day. Awesome event. Super fun.
What are you looking forward to most this season? For someone who's never been to a game, what would you say is like the best part and something that you would say, come out, check it out, this is what I'm most excited about?
I really think, oh, you guys are showing food
showing
right
food.
now.
The
but
walleye
that's-
sandwich.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
that
And
I would
there's a
look forward to
shore
that
lu-
as
that's-
well,
That's
for
the
sure.
shore lunch.
Yeah, those things are really. Again, we talked about the experience already, and we talked about the visually how great Allianz Field looks, and it just adds to our amazing stadiums in the Twin Cities for all pro sports. But truly, for me, it's where we are as a team. You know, this league, MLS, is exploding. We have Messi, the greatest player of all time, playing in Miami. On Saturday, we had some amazing superstars. Giroud is one of the best soccer players of all time for LAFC. So what I love about it is the combination of those experiences and the truthfulness of we are trying to build a competitive team to win a championship. That is our number one focus. And I think you get that vibe of our real fans. That's what they expect, and that's what we want. So when you go to a game, I think you'll feel the intensity and just like the nervousness of every game means something, and we want to win. And so you're going to feel that connection with the players in our club that, you know, like I mentioned, we have this great young staff now and technical staff that really has a goal of winning a championship.
Yeah.
And I love that you will feel that about the club, that is our goal, that's our focus, is to win.
And now everybody can see the giant loon sitting there on the
Oh my
corner of
gosh.
Snelling and University, because
Like,
that
we
wasn't
keep
done.
on
That
going.
wasn't done last year.
That
right?
wasn't
So,
done, and
yeah.
that is to me one of the coolest
so cool.
statues. I think it's up there with the Bean in Chicago. I mean, if you
I
go there,
agree.
it is that beautiful. It is go in either sunrise or sunset too. That's when it really shines.
Well, by golly, I'm going this year. I'm taking the
Making it
fair,
happen.
Manny.
Let's go.
Manny, thank you.
you.
Good to
Thank
see
you
you.
very
Good
much.
luck this season. Again, regular season begins on Saturday night versus Montreal. Tickets are still available. And again, first 10,000 fans get one of these fun hats.
We'll post a link if you would like to purchase tickets to the game and to tonight's Bangers Only Ball concert at First Ave right on our site at minnesotalive.com.